Hello, welcome to Jasmine Jassy. Let's talk about Coleus plant. How to grow and care for a Coleus plant, indoor and outdoor tips to keep your plant thriving. Mostly grown as annual Coleus are low maintenance plant with attractive foliage. What makes Coleus so popular is its versatility. The plants are easy to grow, stay vibrant in both sun and shady and tolerant almost any soil type. New colors and pattern of colors are introduced regularly, including dwarf variety, trailing type, and big leaf upright plants that grow 31 to 2 feet all. The blue or white flower on the mature plant are secondary, and many gardeners remove them to encourage more brilliant colored leaves planted in spring. Coleus provides season-long interest, drying back with the first frost. Unlike Coleus in the garden, indoor Coleus latest for several seasons. Coleus is toxic to pets. Coleus care. As there are Coleus varieties for different leaves of sun exposure, make sure to choose a variety that is suitable for the planting location. Here are the main care requirements for growing Coleus. Plant in rich, loose, well worked garden soil or quality container plant mix. 2. Wait to plant cold adder until the temperature reaches 60 Fahrenheit. Next, keep the soil consistently moist and water when the top inch soil feel dry. Next, keep mulch from containing stem and avoid cedar mulch. Next, protect outdoor plants when temperature dip below 50 Fahrenheit. Light. The amount of sun or shade Coleus needs depend on the variety. Newer cultivars like the Wizard series are more tolerant of sun than older type. Most varieties are suited to shady spots and do well with morning sun and afternoon shade. Coleus grown indoor usually get sufficient light during the summer, but may need to be supplemented with grow light in winter to prevent the plant from getting laggy. Related, Coleus needs special winter care. What you should do now for better spring color. Soil. Collies prefer consistently moist, rich, well and draining soil with a pH below 6.0 and 7.0. Before planting, amend the soil with compost or another organic material. Four potted plants use a good quality potting mix. Water. The soil in which coleus grows best should be consistently moist but not soggy. Long dry spells slow the plant's growth. Our leaves start to brown around the edges. Let the soil dry out between watering and water. When the top inch of the soil feels dry, to recharge container need water more often, up to twice a day during hot weather. Mulching helps retain moisture. Avoid cedar mulch, which many uh, render the soil too acidic for coleus. Temperature and humidity. Coleus thrive in hot, humid conditions. Light frost kills large leaves types. Wait until the temperature reaches 70 Fahrenheit before moving potted plants outdoor in spring. In the late summer and fall, move potted plant indoor or use an insulating cover when temperature dip into the 50 centigrade. Keep indoor plants away from the conditioner vents and drafts. If the air in your home is dry, use humidifier to keep it at a minimum of 50% between and 50% and 70% humidity is ideal for Coleus. Fertilizers. Coleus is the sensitive to fertilizer which when overused leaches color from the leaves when grown in rich soil. Feeding is not necessary. Amend the bed uh, beforehand or at balanced slow release fertilizer at the planting time. Feed container grown plants once a month with a water soluble fertilizer. If you likes our video, kindly like and subscribe us for more information. Types of Coleus. There are hundred of Coleus plant varieties available in the different colors, leaf texture and pattern. New cultivars are developed each year, and garden center tends to focus on a select popular few. Shop several different places to find more unique varieties. Some type of look for included. Visit series, Kong series, Black Dragon, Premium Sunrise, Fairy series, and much more. Tips for pruning. For full bushy plants, pinch out growing tips. When plants are about 6 inch tall, using pruning shears pinch just under the flower buds to uh, promote leafy growth instead of flower and seeds. Plants that are not pruned tend to get leggy and lose their shape. Propagating Coleus. Coleus plants are the best propagated by taking stem cutting. How to propagate? Number one, take a cutting using sharp sterilized pruning shears to cut 4 to 6 inch long stem. Make the cut below leaf node. 2. Strip off the leaves, remove leaves from the lower half and cutting leaf 1, 2 and the top. Cut large leaves in the half or facilitate rooting. 3. Plant and cutting. Dip the cut of the stem in the rooting hormone and insert in the cutting in a pot filled with moisture potting mix. 4. Cover the cutting. Use a clear plastic dome or a bag to cover the cutting, making sure the plastic doesn't touch the cutting. 5. Place in the suitable spot. 6. Water the cutting. Keep the soil consistently moist. Rows develop into 3 weeks. 3. 7. Remove the cover. Take off the plastic cover containers growing the new location. Special tip for Coleus. While most root easily and reliability from cutting, some more unusual Coleus varieties are not as successful. In this situation, take a several cutting to improve your chance. How to grow Coleus from seed. Modern Coleus varieties sold in nurseries and garden center and hybrid grown from cutting and seeds of these plants won't be true to the parent, but seed companies sell Coleus varieties that are worth grown from seeds, which is easy. It take about 21 days for germination and then 3-4 weeks of warm weather for fully grown plants. For planting outdoors, start seed indoor about 8 to 10 weeks before your last date. Sprinkle the tiny seed over the tray, fill the potting mix and press them lightly into the soil. Don't cover. 2. Add the clear plastic dome of cover and set the tray in a bright warm spot with temperature between 70 to 75. Germination occur in a week. In 3 weeks, sorry. 3. Remove plastic and container to keep the soil consistently moist. 4. When two set of the true leaves appear, the seedling are sturdy enough to handle. Transplant them into small pot until outdoor planting time. Make make sure to the harden off the seedling before planting in the garden. Potting and repotting Coleus. When growing Coleus, select a large pot for the rapidly growing plant. Growing plant to better accommodate the mature size. Choose a heavy 12-inch well draining pot such as the terracotta and the anchor tall upright varieties since it will helps anchor the heavy top growth. um, Tip: in mixed container planting, coleus often serve as a focal point and upright trailer. Plant in the center surrounded by filler and speller. Common pest and plant disease. Coleus are susceptible to mealybug, aphids, spider mites, whiteflies, and slugs. Few insects on plants can often be controlled with strong spray from the garden house. If the infection is severe, you might have to resort to in the insecticide such in insectal soap, mulch uh, discourages slug. Okay. Coleus is not usually bothered by disease in cold, damp weather. Fungal disease such as a powdery mildew may appear. Good draining prevents roots and stem roots. Common problem with Coleus. Coleus is the reliable showy foliage plant with few problems. Fungal infection usually start during periods of cool, humid weather. Here are a few common issues: yellow leaves, spores, wilting. Then purchasing Coleus, there is one I have a one tip for you. When purchasing a Coleus, big is not always better variety with the healthy, vibrant leaves that have not reached full maturity have a better chance of surviving transplant shock. If you like our videos tips, kindly subscribe us. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.